sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Everyone is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this game at a high level of sportsmanship. And now, this afternoon's starting lineups. First, for Valor Wildcats, number 0, Sadie Gerhardt. Number 10, Ella Osanga. Number 11, Lola Lappy. Number 15, Annie Rourke. And number 20, Isabella Johnson. The Wildcats are coached by Troy Macias and Jamil Donaldson. And now the starting lineup for your USN Tigers. A sophomore guard, number 5, Uma Peters. A sophomore forward, number 20, Margaret McKay. A junior guard, number 24, Kate Vaughn. A sophomore guard, number 25, Tessa Chomsky. And a senior forward, number 23, Stella. The Tigers are head coached by Karsten Olsen, assistant coaches Carl Kramer and Joanna Young.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Sperling Gymnasium for the start of this afternoon's basketball games between the Tigers of USN and the Wildcats of Valor Collegiate. Valor has the opening tip, but the first shot is missed, and the Tigers advance across half court with Tessa, but Tessa throws it away. It's stolen by Gerhardt. She bounced past the end of the lane to Roque. Roque is fouled on the way up. That foul is on Margaret McKay and sends Roque to the line for 2, looking to score the first points of tonight's game. The first 1 point is secured. The second is not. Ball's loose on the floor, falls into the hands of Osenga. She tries to put it up, can't do it. Now she does, and she's fouled by Stella Shan. So, just like that, right back to the line goes Valor. They lead by 1 point, 1-0. Looking to stretch that from the foul line again. First free throw short, no good. Without even putting the pom-poms down, Maya Kruvy gathers the rebound, gives it to the official. Second free throw good. So the lead for Valor is 2-0. They try to trap Uma just across half court. Instead, she picks it up, drops it off to Margaret. Uma dribbling from her left to her right. Has it taken away by Gerhardt. Gerhardt with a 2-on-3, tries to take it herself. Shot too strong. Kate Vaughn has the rebound. Here comes Kate up the left side. Stella looks to seal off the defender. Can't quite do it. Kate's layup is too strong. No good. Defensive rebound is brought down by Osenga, and she outlets the ball. Valor hustling the other way. Picks it up at half court. Drops it off to Roque. Kate Vaughn has her guarded 35 feet away. Attacking the baselines, Osenga. She puts it up, but she's blocked by Stella. Uma trying to come out with it, and she was fouled from behind. That is the first foul on Valor. Score remains 2-0. Wildcats in front of the Tigers. 6:44 left, first quarter. Valor showing his own defense, trying to trap though, quickly across half court. Here's Tessa Chomsky, quick release three, no good. Uma fighting for the rebound, it's batted out of bounds, and she did well to contest it, so USN gets to keep it. Kate calls out the offense. A couple of screens in place. Margaret finds herself free for the moment. Her shot was blocked. Stella tried to go for the rebound, but she went over the top of Hall, and that's going to be 2 fouls on Stella Shan in the first minute and a half. Coach Olson looking to the bench. But Yvonne Thomas didn't get there in time. USN now in a pressure defense, full court man-to-man. Oh, nearly a travel, and it's going to be a steal by Kate Vaughn. Kate hands off to Uma. Tigers cycle it around the perimeter. Tessa now looks to dribble in a little bit, but has it poked away from behind by Gerhardt. Kate going for a steal, nearly has one, but instead spinning away his rope. Kate sprinting back. Working against Stella Shan is Hall, and it's going to be a travel. Ooh, maybe a little bit of a bailout there. I was worried that Stella was in danger of getting a third foul in 2 minutes. But it was a travel instead. Yvonne Thomas checks in. Stella heads to the bench. Passes anticipated and stolen that time by Lackett. USN back into the defense. They're playing man-to-man all the way. Uma does a good job shutting off the baseline, but free for the moment is Johnson. Kicks it out, three-pointer on the way, short, no good. Uma pulls down another rebound. Shuttles it over to Margaret. Margaret picks it up, now gets it to Tessa. Yvonne goes through the lane, but nothing there. Coach Olson calls for time. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Tonight up here in the booth, we have a little extra treat. Of course, joining me again is our friend and director of athletics, Coach Scouten, and keeping it in the family, young GPS, as they call him, Gabe Scouten as well. Welcome to the booth, everybody.
Thank you. We're happy to be on the camera again, and good to be back in Sperling Gym. It's a big weekend in the middle of exams. Big shout out to our cheerleaders and our basketball players for pulling the double duty on exam weekend. But I think these are two good opportunities last night at FRA and tonight here against Valor.
Yvonne has it at the high post, trying to hustle into the lane. She drew a foul, good job. So she got away from the first defender. And I believe that defender fouled her from behind. I don't believe it was the help defender who committed the foul. Good work by Yvonne. 5:15 left, first quarter. Score remains 2-0. No field goals for either side. 2 free throws the difference in the game at the moment. Kate running down, gets it to Margaret. Near the end of the 5 seconds, ball's now loose on the floor. Margaret ties it up, and the alternate possession favors USN. Tigers have had some difficulty seeing the passes through. A few have been deflected out of bounds. The Tigers' offense is cluttering a little bit early on. There's a steal. Ball's loose on the floor again. Trying to wrestle it away is Roque. And jump ball will be the call again. Maddie Chalice hustles to the scorer's table and will check in, replacing Uma. Valor basketball on the second jump ball of the first quarter. The left side is Gerhardt splitting a couple of defenders, pulling up from 18 feet. Shot is short, no good. Maddie has the rebound. She will bring it up the left side. Now into the center, gets it over to Tessa. Tessa's pass is taken away. Sprinting into the lane is Roque, trying to get a layup. It is short, no good. She's got it back. Kate trying to tie her up, and they are going to call a jump ball. That was a quick call. This time it will favor USN. Margaret fakes the three. Her pass is deflected, but Kate is able to bring it down. Now Yvonne has it. Looking things over, fires it to Maddie. Maddie's now double teamed. Yvonne was wide open for the moment, but couldn't find her. Margaret with a skip pass to Tessa. Tessa tries a long two. Banks it in. That opens the scoring for USN as we cross the halfway mark of the first quarter. 2-2 is the score now. Crossing into the center of the court is Lackett. She has a dribble handoff to Hall. Hall tries to get into the lane, instead forced to kick it out. Another long jumper on the way. It's no good. Kate Vaughn has the rebound this time. It's going to be Kate taking it up the left side, trying to get in the lane, but she's cut off. Her pass is deflected out of bounds, and Maddie was the last to touch it. So Valor has it back in a tied game, 2-2. They move into their half-court offense, working against the Tiger man-to-man. And we're going to get a foul here. Margaret, again, doesn't like the call on this one, and I believe that may be her second. We'll see. Yes, it is indeed. So the Tigers with two starters who have two fouls. And in terms of height, probably their two biggest ones, Margaret and Stella Shan. Stella is back up and headed to the scorer's table. First free throw is good, and Valor is back in front. Stella checks in, replacing Margaret. 3:27 left, first quarter. Hall stands at the line, two high dribbles. Free throw is going to be short of everything. And that is a violation. So USN regains possession. Clock running with 3:25 left in the first quarter. Maddie has it. Gets it to Yvonne in the high post again. Let's see what she can create from there. Trying to get past her defender. Nearly got around her for the moment. Kicked it back out. Maddie tries a three. Just off the mark. No good. Rebound is batted out of bounds by USN in the eyes of the official. But up in the booth, that was not how it appeared. Well, now Kate's going to throw it in. I saw the official point the other way, but I must have been mistaken. Stella now with the basketball. Stella finds herself free, but she's called for traveling. Valor now gets it in against the USN press. Trying to win up the right sideline, nearly throwing it away. And they're going to get a double dribble on Hall. So it is a turnover. The pressure defense forced the turnover, and USN has it back. Just under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Kate throws it into Tessa. Tessa has to get rid of it. Now he puts it on the floor. Lost the handle a little bit. Yvonne dives onto the floor to get it. She's got it, but she's tied up again. And this time, the jump ball will be awarded to the Wildcats, who lead 3-2 with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Uma checks back in place of Maddie. Kate Vaughn's going to be called for a foul in the backcourt. That is the fifth foul on the Tigers in the first quarter. 2 on Margaret, 2 on Stella, and now 1 on Kate Vaughn. Throwing it in is Manson. Gets it to Gerhardt. Kate trying to cut off the baseline. Tigers nearly had a trap, but throwing it over the top was Gerhardt. Hall freed herself. Tiger bench wanted an offensive foul, but none was forthcoming. So Valor has their first field goal and leads 5-2. Uma threw it away. Kate didn't elect to take the over and back, instead letting Valor get to the ball first. Now Manson tries a three-pointer, and it's good. Looked like she had stepped inside the three-point line, but the official gave her 3 points. So 8-2 is the score now as Kate looks for a little bit of help. Drops it off to Uma. Uma finds Stella at the high post. Stella spins, gives it to Uma. Tessa trying to set a screen, but Uma wasn't able to use it, and the ball was deflected out of bounds. USN keeps the basketball. Kate gets it to Uma. Uma nearly had it taken away by Manson. Tigers will keep it. So Valor has made it difficult for the ball handlers, and the Tigers have struggled against it thus far early on. You can see how far from the basket they're defending. Yvonne Thomas now has the basketball. Driving to the left. Trying to get into the lane, and she is going to be fouled. Tigers ball under the offensive goal. Kate looks for Yvonne. Pass is deflected out of bounds. USN keeps it. 1 minute 11 seconds left. First quarter, Tigers trail 8-2. Kate lobs it into Tessa. Tessa has it. Tightly guarded by Gerhardt. Uma has it, puts it on the floor now. Being double teamed. Gets around that double team. Gets it over to Tessa. Tessa with a pass to Kate Vaughn in the corner. Kate with a long. It was a three, but it didn't go down. Hall with the rebound. Inside a minute now as Valor hustles the other way. Dribbling behind the back is McLean. McLean drops it off to Hall. Hall tries a three. Short. No good. Uma couldn't get the rebound. Instead it went to Manson. Valor resets. You can hear the coach calling 4 out. Down now to 35 seconds. But driving into the lane is Hall. Hall tries a layup. It is good. And the basket is good. Foul will be on Uma. Excuse me, the foul's going to be on Yvonne. Margaret McKay checking back in for Stella. 30.8 seconds left. Valor's lead is 10-2. Hall at the line to convert the three-point play. She does. So Valor scored the last 9. Tigers with the ball in the last 30 seconds. They trail 11-2. Margaret fires it over to Kate Vaughn. Kate gets it to Yvonne up at the foul line. Yvonne drops it to Uma. Uma puts it on the floor, puts up a running layup, no good. The rebound went over the top of Kate Vaughn and touched the baseline, so the Tigers will get it back. 11.1 seconds left now. Kate drifts towards the official from where she'll throw it in. The pass went off the hands of Yvonne and into the hands of Gerhardt. Gerhardt sprinting up the left side, but too close to the left side. She stepped on the sideline. USN has it back. Just under 7 seconds left. Margaret to Uma. Time is a factor now, down to 2 seconds. Uma gets a shot up. It got to the rim, but no good. And the first 8 minutes are over from Sperling Gymnasium. Your score, Valor Collegiate 11, USN 2. Coach Olsen calls the Tigers over to the bench with some urgency. Meanwhile, over in the Valor huddle, their coach looks very composed, pleased with the first quarter, as well he might be. Their lead is 9 points. Coach Olsen characteristically communicating positively, but intensely. This is a game that I know the girls felt they had a good chance to pick up their first win. But the first quarter was not a win. They trail by 9. And foul trouble has been a big part of the story. Very quickly, Stella Shan collected 2 fouls, and close behind her was Margaret McKay. That's made it difficult for USN to establish continuity on both ends of the floor. And we'll see what they have drawn up here for the next 8 minutes. As Coach Scouten said earlier, the Tigers are coming off a tough loss against FRA last night, where they similarly had a slow start, from which they rebounded well in the second half. Yvonne's bounce pass to Margaret is stolen by Lackett. Broke up the right side, drops it to Hall. Surveying the floor is Gerhardt. She picks it up, gets it to Johnson at the foul line. 3-pointer on the way from Lackett, missed everything, except the official quite nearly hit her in the head. But it went out of bounds. USN has it back. Liv O'Hara seeing her first action of the evening, or afternoon. This is not the evening. Gets it to Kate. Kate spinning left, and we're gonna get a foul. Kate to throw it in. Looking for help. Liv will be the one to get it out near half court. They find Yvonne at the high post now. Kate Vaughn, catch and shoot 3. Banks it in! Kate Vaughn for 3. Just what the Tigers needed to start the second quarter. They trail 11-5. Gerhardt splits a couple of defenders. Greeted by Margaret McKay, drops it to Hall. Hall with a ball fake, drives into the lane, shot no good. Yvonne has the rebound. Tigers may have numbers if they push the other way. Here comes Liv up the left side. She finds Yvonne, but Valor is quick to get back on defense. Here's Kate attacking the left baseline. Floater, too strong, no good. Ball's loose for the moment, but Hall has it. The official stops play. I didn't understand that. There was an injury. Oh, we did see the Valor player go down on the opposite end. She was a little slow to get up, hustled back on defense nonetheless. The official gave her a chance to receive a substitute, which she did. Lackett attacks the right side, gets it back to Roque in the middle. Now over on the left wing to Hall. Hall puts it on the floor, passes, gets it back, driving into the lane, working around Margaret McKay, but took too many steps. The crowd thought an and one was coming over on the Valor side, but it was not to be. Margaret did what she could to avoid a foul as Liv O'Hara's pass is stolen. Lackett's had several steals tonight, and that was probably her best one. Came sprinting in from up the left side to take it away. Kate goes for a steal, doesn't get one. Margaret comes over to help. Hall's on the floor with the ball, and a jump ball is called, which will give it to Valor. Here comes Stella to replace Yvonne, as Roque stands under the offensive goal looking to throw it in. Open is McLean. McLean has the ball now. Drops it to Hall. Back to McLean. McLean attacking the baseline, and they're going to get Margaret. And just like that, Maddie is headed to the scorer's table. And McLean is headed to the line because it is the 7th foul on USN, so Valor enters the bonus. They missed the front end, and Tessa has the rebound. Tigers continue to trail by 6, 11-5. Just under 6 minutes now. Another pass is stolen by Lackett. She looks things over, picks it up, gives it to McLean. Tigers now showing a little bit of a zone look. Runner from the baseline spins out, no good. Tessa deflects the rebound to Stella, who deflects it right back to Tessa. Liv's pass to Maddie was intended for a taller person. It's soared out of bounds. Timeout is called. Valor calls for time. It will be a 30-second timeout. USN trails 11-5. They have the only points of the second quarter thus far. It was a three-pointer by Kate Vaughn. You can see the change in moods of the coaches. A little more intensity over in the Valor huddle than there was a few short minutes ago. Meanwhile, over on the Tiger bench, or in front of the Tiger bench, I should say, Coach Olson is giving a little more encouragement and a little less correction, because there's less need of correction. The Tigers have played well to start the second. 5 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first half. Valor 11, USN 5. Lackett to throw it in. Maddie guarding her all the way. The pass gets into Gerhardt. Gerhardt throws it down the middle to Osenga. Osenga attacking the lane, trying to get past Stella, and she traveled. Drag that left pivot foot. And Tigers force a turnover, get it back. Ooh, they're going to get a backcourt violation. No, carry. They called a carry, I think. Tough to tell. Close to a backcourt violation. So Valor has it back. Gerhardt with the left hand advances across half court, working against Uma Peters. They are going to get a foul on Kate, who was a little bit too close to Roque. That foul is Kate's second, and will send Roque to the line for the 1-and-1. Valor missed the front end of the previous 1-and-1. Their lead remains 6 points, 11-5. 5 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first half. First free throw gets the shooter's roll. Tigers assume their positions. 2 dribbles. Second free throw on the way. It is good. So Roque goes 2 for 2. Valor now with an 8-point lead, 13-5. Stella was calling for it in the post. Now wants it again. She had her for a moment, but it was poked away from behind by Johnson, and another jump ball is called. Coach Olson calls for time. It will be a full timeout. Tiger ball after the jump ball. Coach, what do you think Coach Olson's talking about over in the Tiger huddle?
I think he's trying to encourage them on the press, try to get them to slow down on offense. We're struggling a little bit confidence-wise right now with the ball in our hands. I think trying to get them to slow down, but also be in the right spots on the court, help each other out. Times like this, you just got to try to focus on that team and how do we do this together? How do we keep, working to reach our goals as a unit instead of trying to maybe hang our heads a little bit, start to not focus as much, and leave your teammates on an island where they've got to work their way out of it. So I think that's probably what I would be saying right now. A little bit of X's and O's, I'm sure.
Well, the Tigers energetically break the huddle, and a basket would do a good bit for their confidence right here. They trail by 8. Kate Vaughn has it, looks to throw it in. The pass to Tessa was deflected and stolen. It was Osenga who came away with it and handed off to the point guard, Gerhardt. Roque trying to get into the lane, gets around Uma Peters, tries a floater, but she traveled. Yes, could see it up here. Good defense by USN. Here comes Kate. As USN looks to answer, Tessa runs the baseline. They're guarding Kate Vaughn all the way out. Maddie tries a deep 2. Spins out, no good. Stella got a hand on the rebound, and it was enough to keep USN in possession. Kate's got it into Maddie. Maddie's open, 10-footer. Doesn't get the roll. Kate has the rebound. Put back. Bank shot, no good. Tessa trying to put one up, and she's fouled. They're going to say on the floor. That foul's on Lackett, which is her first. Tigers looking to get it in. Stella trying to free herself. They lob it to Uma. Uma draws a double team, kicks it out to Tessa. Tessa tries a long two. Off the backboard, no good. Valor's got the rebound. Kate trying to tie it up. Can't do it. Gerhardt got around Uma. Bounce pass into the lane to Osenga. She was fouled from behind. Stella did a good job coming over to help, but she will have a third foul. So now 2 USN Tigers with 3 fouls in Margaret and Stella. First free throw is short, no good. 13-5 remains the score. 3 minutes, 52 seconds left in the first half. Second free throw is no good, but we've got a violation. So she'll shoot again. The second chance gives Valor a point. Their lead grows back to 9 points, which is what it was to start the second quarter. Each side with 3 points here halfway through the second. Maddie drives the lane. There was a host of defenders there. Maddie freed herself from every one of them. She drew a foul, which is the 6th on Valor, so USN will be on the bonus next time there is a foul. Case finds Stella wide open. Layup no good. Rebound is tied up. Kate did a good job to tie it up. Jump ball gives it to Valor. Yvonne didn't get to the score table in time. USN tried to sub her in but couldn't do it. Tessa did a good job deflecting it, and now Yvonne checks in for Stella. Gerhardt with the basketball. USN tried to trap her for a moment but couldn't do it. Bounce pass over to Manson. Manson hit a 3 earlier. Deep 2, no good. Kate Vaughn has the rebound. Tigers look to bring it forward with a little bit of pace the other way. Yvonne gets a pass from Kate. Kate gets it back. Maddie, Liv, and Kate exchange some passes. Now Yvonne has it at the high post. She tries a jumper from the foul line. It's good. Yvonne Thomas has the first field goal of the afternoon. And it's now 14-7. Tiger cheerleaders trying to help fan the Tiger flame right now. We got a little momentum. Ball came free for a moment. It's going to be a 3-pointer on the way and short. Rebound is loose and gathered by Hall. Gerhardt thinks about trying another one. Drives around Tessa. And Liv O'Hara tied it up. She stepped right into the driving lane. Got her hands on the ball. Forced a jump ball. This one will go to USN. Here comes Kate Vaughn the other way. Clock running with 2:35 left second quarter. Valor remains in the familiar zone defense. Kate did a good job to find Maddie open. Maddie attacks the baseline. Was stymied a little bit on the way up. Got a Valor player down for the moment. I believe it is McLean. Holding her mouth like she was hitting the mouth. Hopefully nothing more serious than that. She comes to her feet. She was hoping to stay on the floor. Looks like she might have bitten her tongue. Very painful. At the line is Hall. First free throw, high in the air, off the back rim, no good. Score remains 14-7 in favor of Valor. Second free throw, good. The Wildcat lead returns to 8 points, 15-7. Who are the Tigers going to find as their scoring answer? They have struggled to score 14 minutes of basketball thus far, only 7 points. Somebody's going to have to get hot for USN. Tessa trying to get around Gerhardt. Instead has to drop it to Liv. Maddie has it, thinks about a three, puts it on the floor instead, picks it up, gets it over to Tessa. Tessa, one dribble, three-pointer. Just out off the back rim, no good. It's deflected out of bounds. Yvonne crashing into the Valor bench. Couldn't save it, was the last to touch it. Wildcats have it back. 1:45 left first half.
Let's go, stay in, let's go.
Tigers now trying to force a turnover with the press. Launching into the front court is Roque. Hall has it, trying to get Yvonne around Yvonne, can't do it. Then tried to feed the post with Johnson, but it went off Yvonne's knee out of bounds. Roque with the basketball, looking to throw it in, can't find anybody. Near the end of the 5 seconds, was able to get it to Gerhardt. Gerhardt picks up the dribble, gets it over to Lackett. Skip pass opposite end to Roque. Now Lackett has it back. Wildcats settle it down. Tessa Chomsky, good defense. Roque and Lackett exchange a couple of passes. Johnson has it in the high post, attacks the lane. The defense came to greet her from both sides, but made a little bit too much contact. The foul will be on Liv, which is her first. Two free throws upcoming for Johnson. First is good. Second off to the left, no good. Rebound bounces on the floor into the arms of Yvonne Thomas. Liv threw that one a little bit too high and out of bounds. So the Valor lead is the largest it's been tonight, equal with what it was at the start of the second quarter, 9 points. And it's going to be a foul on Kate. Two free throws upcoming again for Valor, and Kate now joins the club of USN Tigers who have 3 fouls. Things just haven't gone USN's way thus far this evening. Roque's free throw comes up short. Kate Vaughn will stay on the floor with the 3 fouls. Second free throw is good. 17-7 the score now, as we cross under a minute. Kate gives it to Maddie. Maddie gets it to Yvonne in the post. Yvonne kicks it out. Tessa gets it over to Liv on the wing. Liv has it taken away by Lackett. Lackett has many steals here in the first half. Valor settles it down. 30 seconds left. Bounce pass over to Gerhardt. Gerhardt attacks. Has it poked away. Underhands it out to Roque. Roque tries a floater and she's got it. USN basketball, 15 seconds. Here's Kate Vaughn. Threw it over the head of Tess, out of bounds. Tigers turn it over with 10 seconds left. Valor will have it. They get it to Rope. Tessa playing full court defense. Rope gets around her to the right side. Clock running with 3 seconds. They get it to Hall. Hall tries a long two-pointer. It's short. And the first half is over. Your score through 16 minutes of basketball. Valor Collegiate 19, USN 7. Tigers head into the locker room, and we'll take a short break as well. We'll be back with the second half in 10 short minutes. See you then. It's Lackett driving the baseline, putting it on the floor, picking it up, pass, and a shot. No good. Tigers have the starting 5 back on the floor. Uma Peters finds Kate Vaughn. The Valor defense continuing to stifle USN. Tessa was free for a moment, got it to Stella Shand. Stella one dribble, gets it to Kate. Kate tries another 3. This one is going to be short. And securing the rebound is Osenga. She outlets to Gerhardt. They cycle it around the perimeter. Trying a 3 this time is Roque. Off the rim, no good, and they're going to get a foul on Margaret McKay. She is apoplectic. It will be her 4th, and it comes very quickly in the third quarter. And with a small measure of frustration, Coach Olsen sends Liv O'Hara to the scoring table. 3 free throws upcoming. The first is good. That extends the Valor lead to 27. Sorry, 22-7 is the score. The lead is 13 points. Second free throw is short. Liv's in for Margaret. One wonders when we'll see her again with the 4 fouls. The third of the 3 free throws is good. So it's 2 out of 3. The lead is 21-7. Uma up the right side, gets it to Tessa in the corner. Tessa finds Kate. Tried to get it to Stella in the post, but the pass never got there. It was taken away by Johnson. Valor now moving from our right to our left. Tigers showing zone to start the second half. They've done well to keep Valor out of the paint on this possession. Calling out the offense is Lackett. Calling for a screen, didn't get one. Now Lackett has it, puts it on the floor, gets to the elbow, picks it up, drops it to Gerhardt. Gerhardt gets to the opposite elbow, tries a bank shot, no good. Kate Vaughn secures the rebound, sprinting up the left side. She's cut off. Gets it to Liv. Uma Peters looking things over. Finds Tessa. Tessa to Liv O'Hara. Back to Uma. Kate Vaughn in the corner, drops it back to Uma. Uma's open on the baseline. She runs the baseline, but her pass intended for Liv O'Hara went out of bounds. She was expecting Liv to rotate over into the open space in the baseline, but never got there. 14 points is the Wildcat lead at the present time. That present time is 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Liv going for a steal, didn't get one. Into the lane now is Hall. Hall fakes left, goes right, and is fouled by Stella. So just like that, in the first 2.5 minutes, the Tigers have had 2 players go from 3 fouls to 4 in Margaret McKay and Stella Shand. So the foul trouble for USN continues as Maddie Chalos and Yvonne Thomas are at the scorer's table, and we'll check in after the first free throw from Hall. That first free throw is good. Second free throw short. Liv has the rebound. Kate Vaughn has it on the Tiger. Gets it to Maddie. Pass back to Kate was deflected, but she got it. Now Tessa drives the right side. Steps back. She's double teamed. We're trying to trap her. Her bounce pass to Yvonne Thomas was knocked out of bounds, but USN will keep it. Valor has their largest lead, 15 points, 22-7. Tigers yet to score thus far in the third quarter, and This possession won't be the one as it's stolen by Roque. Liv hustling back on defense, forced to miss, but it's an offensive rebound for Hall. Her putback is no good. Yvonne secures this rebound. USN working it the other way. Another pass is stolen. This one by Johnson. Valor working against the zone. Ooh. Going to the floor was Roque. Something of a stumble, but she was aided in that stumble by Liv, and the foul will be called. So Tigers have 3 fouls in 3.5 minutes of the third quarter. Valor resets. All open on the baseline, passes on a 3. Gets it to Gerhardt, this time running the baseline and bringing it in is Lackett. Opposite wing to Roque. Roque attacks the baseline. Shot is good. USN looking to answer and in desperate need of a basket here. Tessa Chomsky was fouled as she dribbled through a double team. Second foul on Hall, first of the second half for Valor. Inbounds pass was knocked into the backcourt by the Wildcats, but USN retains possession. Liv fires it over to Kate. Kate looks right, passes left to Liv. Liv splits the 2 high defenders of the zone. Ball got loose on the floor, and Valor came out with it for a moment. Maddie instead came away with it, and she was fouled by Gerhardt. Three minutes, 38 seconds left, third quarter. 24-7 is the score. Maddie calls for the inbounds pass and gets it. Now Liv has it out near half court. Maddie gets it back, tries the 3, missed everything. Except for Sarah Kate Esquivel. She caught it, gave it to the official. Wildcats have it back. Their lead is 17. Tigers in a little bit of a zone press here. Getting up the left side was Gerhardt. Liv going for a steal, got a hand on it, couldn't get the steal though. Wildcats cycle it around the perimeter. Gerhardt with the ball now, guarded by Maddie. They get it into the high post. Over to McLean. Lackett gives it back to McLean. McLean tries the 3, short, no good. 2:53 left in the third. Tigers still stuck on 7 points. No points yet for USN in the second half. Liv O'Hara to Kate on the right wing. Yvonne looking to post. Pass was raked away from behind by Osenga. Here's McLean faking right, driving left. Liv got a hand on the pass and got a steal. Good hustle from Liv to take it away. She'll handle it as she crosses over the half-court stripe. Gets it to Maddie at the foul line. Maddie drives the lane. Runner is good. That opens the USN scoring for the second half. Their deficit shrinks slightly to 24-9. Into the high post is Hall. Hall trying to get around Yvonne, and Yvonne was a little bit out of position and committed the foul. Valor to throw it in from under the basket. Gerhardt looking for a little bit of help. Gets it to McLean. McLean gets it to Manson. Manson trying another 3. Got it! So Valor answers the USN basket with a 3-pointer. 27-9 the score. Maddie puts it on the floor. Tries a runner from the elbow. Just missed, no good. Rebounds loose. Kate trying for it. She's got it. And she's fouled. So good hustle from USN to get the offensive rebound. Valor calls for time. it will be a full timeout. Coach Scouten, what have you seen in the second half thus far?
I think we're playing a little bit frustrated, a little bit unfocused right now, but we're still playing hard. Physical intensity is there. The girls are finally got the first basket here in the third quarter, second half. So hopefully that'll be a little bit of a spark for them. Sometimes it just takes seeing the basket go into the hoop for you to get that confidence going again. I think defensively they're staying pretty aggressive. They just got to find a way to finish down the stretch here, make some baskets, and get that confidence going a little bit more.
Both teams break the huddle. 1 minute, 42 seconds left in the third. USN to throw it in. Just in the front court, but Kate Vaughn standing in the back court, and she receives the inbounds pass. Tigers working far from the basket. Maddie thinks about a three, attacks lane, throws up a runner. Too strong. And it was deflected though. Tigers were a bit confused. They thought that it would be Valor basketball, but Valor deflected the shot by Maddie, and so USN keeps it. Kate looking for help. Gets it up to Liv, top of the circle. Liv picks up the dribble, gets it over to Maddie, but just after traveling, unfortunately. Gerhardt to throw it in. Gets it into the front court to Hall. Gerhardt gets it back. McLean to Gerhardt. McLean gets it back. Over to Manson. Wildcats content to be patient, moving around the perimeter, wait for opportunities. Manson with another long jumper from the baseline. Tessa got a hand on the rebound. It was Liv who came out with it. Here's Tessa hustling forward. Finds Maddie open underneath. Her shot was blocked by Manson out of bounds. Blackett and Roque check back in for Valor. 50.1 seconds left, third quarter. Kate lobs it into Uma. Kate gets it back on the baseline. Uma flashes through the lane, but nothing was there. Tessa's pass was poked away by Osenga, but USN keeps it. Blackett tries a jump shot, and it's no good. Maddie with a defensive rebound. Here's Liv O'Hara. Hits it over to Uma. Uma to the right baseline is fouled by Manson from behind. And 7 seconds are left in the third quarter. Maddie checks out. She's pretty fired up right now. I like the enthusiasm. Trying to get USN back in the game. Inbounds pass is off the hands of Margaret McKay. Launching with 4 seconds left is McLean. It's no good. She tries again, and she scores. So perhaps it was a coordinated play of some type to shoot it with 4 seconds, get her own rebound, and put it back. That makes the Valor lead 20 points at 29-9 with 8 minutes of basketball remaining. It's all smiles over on the Valor bench right now. Their defense has been stifling, and USN has struggled to find answers in this one. On the bench, we see the starting five for USN, except Stella Shan is not in the game at the moment. It's Liv O'Hara. Tigers were only able to score 2 points in the third. It was Maddie who had them. We'll see if the Tigers can make a little run here in the fourth quarter. It's been a struggle to score. We'll see who the Tigers look to try to find a little bit of offense. They'll have the first crack at it here in the fourth. Kate Vaughn tries a quick three. No good. Fighting for the rebound, tipped it to Margaret. Margaret trapped it. McLean and Lackett exchange some passes for Valor to start the fourth. Tigers working hard on defense. Manson with a quick launch. Too strong, no good. Rebound and an easy putback for Osenga. Margaret puts it on the floor, kicks out to Tessa. Couldn't quite handle it cleanly. Margaret calling for it back, but now she's no longer open. They try to get it to Uma. It's knocked away by Johnson, but Uma keeps it. They get it to Margaret at the high post. She gets around two defenders all the way to the basket. Layup is good for Margaret McKay. That makes it 31-11. Here comes Valor the other way. McLean gets it to Johnson. Johnson tries to shot from the foul line, gets it to go. And the Wildcats have the Tigers tripled up, 33-11. Margaret calling for it again, but can't free herself. Uma's pass is stolen by McLean. Liv hustling to try to get her from behind. McLean just stopped and let Liv run past her. Coach Olson wanted to travel, but didn't get the call. Uma has it stolen by Roque. The rebound still loose. McLean is fouled. Coach Olson doing the best he can to contain his fury over on the Tiger bench. He's not happy with the succession of turnovers. He had said that he wanted a timeout, but now seems that he will not be calling one. First free throw good. Second free throw is no good. Kate Vaughn with a rebound. She's sprinting up the left side, flanked by Liv O'Hara. Kate gets to the baseline, tries a floater, short, no good. Margaret fighting for the rebound. Keeps it loose. Kate throws a shot up, but it's no good. And this one's going to be tied up with a possession arrow pointing to our left in favor of Valor. Now Coach Olson does get a timeout. 5 minutes, 58 seconds left in regulation time. Valor Collegiate 36. USN 11. Tigers and the Wildcats break the huddle. We see Cole and Love on the floor for Valor, seeing their first action of the game. They throw it away. Liv O'Hara has it, launches quickly, shot no good. Uma deflected the rebound, but into the hands of Johnson. Johnson pulls it down and gets it to McLean. McLean up the right side. Margaret goes for a steal, and she's got it. She's all alone, hustling from behind and forcing a miss was Manson. Margaret on the floor trying to wrestle away the rebound, and it's going to be tied up. So Jump ball this time going to USN. Kate Vaughn to throw it in. It's play number 1. Margaret McKay's open. Kate did well to find her, and Margaret was fouled on the way up. Margaret at the line for 2. Has 1. But not the second. Tigers are going to keep it though. Kate Vaughn got good position, had her hands on the rebound, and had it knocked out of bounds by Valor. So the Tigers will try again. They've got it. Tessa sets a screen for Liv. They switch it. Margaret comes free. Her shot was no good, and the rebound's pulled down by Johnson. She outlooks to McLean, and here comes Valor the other way. McLean not able to beat Uma up the left side. Has to switch back to the middle. They get it to Love. Love throws it over to Coley. Now McLean has it back. She gets to the elbow, kicks it out. Coley tries a long jump shot, no good. Rebound, Karam's out of bounds off of Uma Peters. And Valor keeps it with 5:06 left in the game. Manson to throw it in. Gets it to Love, but it was deflected. Margaret launches it into the front court. Uma's going to be the first to get there. Uma crashes onto the floor. Throws it out to Tessa Chomsky. Tessa gets to the baseline. Gets it to Liv. Here's Kate Vaughn finding Margaret underneath. Spinning right, and she's fouled on the way up. Margaret's got the first free throw down. 36-13 in favor of the Wildcats. Second point is good as well. Osenga checking back in, replacing Johnson. Manson to throw it in. Gets it to McLean. McLean spins to her left. Now gets up the right sideline. Manson with a step back. She was looking to launch it. Confused herself a little bit, and the hesitation led to the dragging of the pivot foot and another traveling violation. Margaret with a nice move, freeing herself again, and she's fouled. So Margaret McKay has become the focal point of the offense. They've been able to get it to her in the high post, and she's been able to display her array of moves to free herself from defenders. She finds herself at the foul line again, and she scores again. She's got the last 4 points for USN. Second free throw's no good, but she's got her own rebound. She's going to try again, but she traveled. Tried to come to a jump stop, but took a few steps after that. And we're going to get a timeout from Valor. 4 minutes, 17 seconds left in this one. The Valor lead is at 21 points, 36-15. Timeout is over. Just walking up to the three-point line and shooting it. Looked like it might have gone off the cable, but no call. USN with the rebound anyway. Uma sprints into the right corner. Tried to get around Collegiate to get to the baseline. I believe they have her stepping out of bounds. So Valor gets it back. McLean nearly got herself trapped. Threw it over to Manson. Manson up the right side. Gets it to McLean. Good defense from Kate. Manson traveled. Vaughn with a catch and release three. Short. Tessa got her finger on it. Got it to Margaret. Margaret hit the side of the backboard, but got a roll rebound. Reverse layup, no good. Kate's layup will get the roll. It was on the rim for a good long time, but went down. 36-17 the score now. Valor looking to answer. One dribble and picking it up is Osenga. They get it back to McLean. McLean over to Love. Love to McLean. McLean retreats towards half court. Tessa Chomsky nearly had a steal. Ball was still loose. Collegiate has it now. Over to McLean. Off her shin. Here comes USN with Liv O'Hara. Tries a runner in the lane. She's got it! Liv O'Hara scores, and the Tigers have scored the last 8 points. To the delight of their bench and the Tiger faithful. 2 minutes, 34 seconds left. Wildcat basketball. Manson looking for some help. Gets it to McLean. McLean gets it back to Manson. Manson right down the middle. Lobs it forward. Gets it to Humphrey. Long two-pointer for Manson is too strong. Tessa has the rebound. Gets it over to Kate. Comes USN the other way. Liv calling for it. Instead it goes to Tessa. Tessa gets it to Margaret. Margaret again frees herself, gets past Humphrey, and Humphrey shoved her from behind. And Margaret has found something that is working and is forcing Valor to try to stop her. They've had no answer in the fourth quarter. Margaret will shoot 2 more. The first is good. Tigers over the 20-point mark. 36-20 is the score now. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left on the clock. Second free throw is good. 36-21. Tigers have made a run here in the fourth quarter, but I'm worried it may be too late. And we've got to travel on McLean. Tigers have a little extra bounce in their step here in these last 2 minutes. Cheerleaders urging them on. Kate with a basketball. Looking to find somebody. Gets it to Margaret. She's open. Her shot came up short. It looked like she might have been fouled by Humphrey, but there was no call. And the ball's deflected out of bounds back to the Wildcats. Valor's coach has seen enough. He gets Gerhardt back up. Looking for a little more aptitude in the ball handling in the last 2 minutes. It's Manson over to McLean. McLean spins free to her right. Collegiate has it tied up by Tessa Chomsky on the way up. Nicely done. Alternate possession in favor of the Wildcats. Manson to throw it in. Gerhardt drops it off to McLean. McLean lobs it to Manson. The pass gets there. Gerhardt gets it free from Liv, gets to the left baseline. Shot no good. Tessa Chomsky with another rebound. Launching it forward to Kate. Kate has it. Her layup is no good, but she's fouled from behind. So Kate Vaughn going to the foul line, where she'll shoot 2. Kate gets it to go. She's got one more coming. She steps in. That one rattles out, no good. Rebound to Coley. She gives it to Gerhardt. Coley gets it back. Kate got a hand on it, and stepping on the sideline was Coley, so USN has it back with 1:19. They've scored the last 10 points now. Excuse me, last 11 points. Here's Margaret McKay. She's open. The runner was a little too strong. Liv crashes in trying for the rebound. Can't get it. Valor trying to run this clock out. That clock is under a minute. Ball caromed off somebody's foot out of bounds. It was the foot of Manson, and USN has it back. 50.1 seconds left in regulation time. Clock running as Uma Peters hustles into the front court. She mishandled it slightly, but kept it. Margaret, this time was cut off, kicked it out to Tessa. Tessa with a long three, and it's good. Kate going for a steal, doesn't quite get it. Gerhardt crosses over into the middle. Now it's McLean. The coach redirects them back towards the half-court stripe. Clock down to 20 seconds. Valor hoping to run it out, and they cannot do so. The pass is turned over. Tessa Chomsky gets to the elbow. She shoots again. She scores again! Clock down to 5 seconds. Valor hoping to run it out. Kate goes for a steal, doesn't get it, and the ball game is over. The Tigers ended the game on a 16-0 run, but it was not enough. Your final score from Sperling: Valor Collegiate 36, USN 27. We're going to take a short break of about 15 minutes, and we'll be back with tonight's boys action at that time. Get yourself some popcorn, something to drink, and we'll hope to see you again for the boys game in just a few minutes.
Starting lineups. First, for the Wildcats, number 1, Cooper Johnson. Number 3, Eli Kellett. Number 10, Sawyer Garrett. Number 12, Whit Brooks. And number 25, Nick Harris. The head coach of the Wildcats is Jeremy Book, assisted by John Jackson. And now for your USN Tigers. A senior, number 3, Khalil Anderson. A sophomore, number 10, Cameron Hinkley. A senior, number 22, Colin Grants. A senior, number 24, Max Elliott. And a sophomore, number 24, Blake Page. Head coach of the Tigers is Mike Jones, assisted by Greg Anderson and Ray Wyatt.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back for the second half of tonight's doubleheader. This boys game will feature your USN Tiger boys against the Wildcats of Valor Collegiate. Tigers in all-white uniforms with garnet trim, garnet lettering. Valor Collegiate in the navy blue with the orange letter. It will be Max Elliott to jump it up for USN against Brooks of Valor. And we're underway. Max tips it to Khalil. Tiger basketball on the first possession. Here's Clay Payne. Max looking for it in the post, doesn't get it. Colin France picks it up, lobs it to Max at the high post. He turns and faces. Now gets it to Colin. Colin tries a baseline 3. No. Rebound to Brooks. Here comes Valor the other way with Johnson, dribbling behind his back. Keller with the basketball now. Valor cycles it around the perimeter. Here's Kellett, top of the circle, working against Khalil Anderson. A matchup of number 3s. Now Johnson with it. Steps in, steps back out. Harris puts it on the floor, gets it over to Brooks. Kellett tries a deep 3 over Khalil, no good. Rebound is batted away by Brooks, but USN has it. Khalil finds Colin. Colin tries his second 3. His second one misses as well, unfortunately. And it is out of bounds to Valor. So we remain scoreless. 1 minute into the basketball game. Johnson walks it up. Has it back now. Stepping back over to Harris. Clay Payne comes out to greet him. Tigers playing a zone here to start out. No, excuse me, that's a man-to-man. Johnson trying to free himself, can't do it. Shot's going to come up short. USN's got the rebound. Max Elliott, he will try a 3, and his is too strong, no good. So the Tigers have started out cold here in the first 2 minutes. No score for either side. Kellett puts it on the floor, gets it to the elbow, kicks it back out to Johnson. Johnson working against Colin. He's retreating towards half court. Now gets it over to Garrett. Garrett to Brooks. Brooks looking for somebody to cut through the lane. Nothing there. Kellett over to Johnson, working against Colin. Johnson stepping back. Colin got a hand on that one, but it got to Harris nonetheless. Kellett puts it on the floor, gets it to the elbow, picks it up. Back cut to Johnson. Max Elliott with a great job to get a hand on it, but the pass somehow got to Johnson. He puts up a one-handed layup attempt, but it's no good, and Khalil Anderson has another rebound. Hustling forward is USN. Max trying to get to the baseline. Throws a pass. Khalil gets an open 3 as a result. Off the mark, no good. Valor has another rebound. So the Tigers are 0 for 4 from three-point range in the early going. We're 3 minutes into the basketball game. Garrett has a three for Valor, and that opens the scoring. It's 3-0. Valor in a 2-1-2 full court pressure defense of sorts. They retreated pretty quickly. Clay Payne's got an offensive rebound, a putback, and a basket. So USN on the board now, trailing 3-2. Valor looking for somebody to get three. Kellett with a deep three. Short, no good. Khalil hustles in to gather the rebound. He fires it forward to Max. He's got it to Clay Payne. Excellent transition offense from USN. Good passing, and it resulted in a fine layup and the first USN lead of the night, 4-3. Harris for three. Got it. Valor with a quick answer. Their lead is 6-4. Khalil looks things over. Switches from his right to his left. Gives it to Collin. Khalil checking out his options. Decides to reset. Colin France with the ball now. Gets to the elbow. Stepping back. Thinks about a shot. Thinks better of it. Now Max is going to try a three from the baseline. Off, no good. Johnson with a rebound. Striding into the front court. Harris thinks about a three. Puts it on the floor instead. Valor passing the ball mostly around the outside. Sort of a Princeton-type offense. Players occasionally flashing through the lane, but most of the motion is around the outside. Johnson for three. Has another one. Valor out in front by 5 points now, 9-4. Got another good look at a three. This one goes down. And the Tigers have their first three-point field goal in answer to the Wildcat one from one possession ago. And Valor turns it over. We see 5 quick substitutes. Not sure what to make of that. Tiger ball after the turnover, trailing 9-7. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Austin Kaysen with the basketball now. Quinn Powers, Brock Burgess, Harry Fitzgibbon, Bennett Dickerson looking to post. Quinn can't get it to him. Tigers with a little bit of a reset here. Bennett calling for it in the high post. No good passing lane to find it. Quinn picks it up. Gets it to Harry. Austin over on the right wing. Gets into the lane, running left-hander. Good! Austin Kaysen. Great quickness to get around the entirety of the Valor defense. Ties the game at 9, and the Tigers force another turnover. They've got it back in a tied game with 2 minutes and 1 second left in the first quarter. Austin sprints forward, gets it over to Quinn. Getting a hand on it was Johnson, but the Tigers kept it. It came into the hands of Brock Burgess, who got it out to Austin. Now Brock has it back. Brock lobs it into Bennett. Help comes over. Bennett traveled. Looked like he was thinking about a little jump hook there from the baseline. Changed his mind, and it led to the travel. Valor has it back. Score still tied at 9. Johnson is guarded all 94 feet by Austin. The perimeter passing offense a little out of sync there for the Wildcats. It's another turnover. Their third in quick succession. USN has it back. Here's Austin up the right side. Dribble handoff to Quinn. Now Quinn has it. Left baseline. A couple dribbles. Now Bennett's got it at the low post again. What will he do from there this time? Takes it back out a little bit, gets it to Quinn, sets a nice screen. Austin looking things over, looking for an opportunity. We're under a minute now. Austin was clearly fouled, yes. He was hit hard So he got around Harris. I believe the foul's going to be on Shaw. Yes, it is. That's the first foul of the game, either side. More than 7 minutes in. Austin with the basketball, top of the circle. Gets it down low to Harry. Harry's got size on Shaw. Turnaround with the left hand, and he's got it. So the Tigers are out in front, 11-9. Johnson working against Brock. Brock playing very tight defense. Shaw has it now, trying to get free from Quinn. Quinn is the first to the baseline, but cutting is Johnson, and his layup is good. That ties the game at 11. Austin gets some instructions, and the instructions are hurry up, which he does. Ooh, and his floater looked like it was going down, but it came up short. Now Johnson has it looking to answer for Valor in the last 10 seconds of the quarter. Valor will hold for the last shot. Brooks has it. Johnson needs to get a shot away. He does. It was short. It was off to the left, and I'm not convinced it was high enough either. So in short, there was no way that that ball was going to go into the basket. The first quarter is over. Your score is 11-11. Tigers coming off a 7-point win last night over Franklin Road Academy in what was an excellent contest. Tigers had a lead that was as big as 18 points in the second half. FRA closed that lead to 5 points late. But some late USN free throws sealed the victory. So one wonders if the Tigers may be dealing with some fatigue, having played less than 24 hours ago. Coming away with a big win in what is always a heavily contested district matchup. Coach Jones is always a soft-spoken man in the huddle, but always communicates with great intensity. The kids hang on his every word, as well they might. Game remains tied, 11-11 the score. Valor ball to start the second. It will be Johnson, the first to handle it. He gives it to Garrett. Garrett gives it to Busser. In the corner now, Garrett tries a three. Got it. Nice shot. Very quick release. Good contest from USN, but not good enough to prevent it from going down. So Valor has a 3-point lead at 14-11, and the Tigers will look to answer. Bennett has it in the high post, gets it to Harry. Harry tries a three, short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Garrett. They hustle it forward to Brooks. Brooks tries to lay up. No, Bennett Dickerson the rebound. And we see the Tigers platooning again. It looks like 4 more players to the scorer's table. Make it 5 even. The pass to Bennett Dickerson, nearly stolen. Bennett comes down with it, puts up a running one-hander, no good. Harry Fitzgibbon the rebound, gets it out to Brock. Bennett has it in the post again, working against Harris. Now Quinn Powers for 3. Too strong, no good. Rebound, Brock. Austin Kaysen fakes right, crosses over to the left, gets into the lane, and was fouled on the way up. That foul's going to go on Johnson. And Austin will shoot 2. First one clangs off the back iron, no good. The margin remains 3 points in favor of Valor. 4 USN Tigers check in. Amon Anderson was the 5th of the platoon. He will replace Austin if this free throw goes down, which it does not. The rebound is gathered by Clay Payne, but they say that he's stepped on the baseline. So it's out of bounds. Out of bounds to Valor. They lead by 3. You see the familiar weave around the perimeter. It frees up Busser for 3. His shot is short. And Jackson with a rebound. Tigers hustle forward. Clay Payne comes free, and he scored. Nice work from Clay to free himself. Meanwhile, Garrett tries to answer on the other end. He can't do it. Rebound Karams high off the rim. Trying to save it was Valor, and they threw it off Max Elliott, I believe. So they will retain possession. 6:06 left in the first half. The score is 14-13. Wildcats still out in front by the single point. Kellett has it. He's shown he's not afraid to try the deep three. He looked at the basket there from 35 feet, but passed it away. They're getting it down low to Johnson. Johnson tried to post up Amon Anderson and hit a turnaround jumper from the baseline. Valor's lead is back to 3. Amon launches it forward to Mahoney. Mahoney thought about a 3. Didn't let it go. Now Clay Payne. There's a double team. He notes it. Gets it out to Mahoney. Mahoney with an extra pass to Amon. Spins out, no, good. Clay fighting for the rebound, and he stepped on the baseline. No, they're going to call him for a foul. Foul's going to be on Clay Payne. It is his first and the Tigers' first foul of the half. Harris checks back in for Valor, replacing Brooks. Here come the Wildcats now. Their lead is 3. Harris guarded by Max Elliott. Looks things over, steps back, gets it to Garrett. Garrett over to Kellett. Amon Anderson with a steal. Good job denying the entry pass. They get it down low to Clay. Pass was contested, but it got there. Clay was fouled on the way up. That foul's going to go on Johnson. And that will be his second. And it will send Clay Payne to the line for 2. No good. The Wildcat lead lingers at 3 points. And so it remains as the second one rattles out. Here come the Wildcats the other way. Attacking the baseline is Garrett. He kicks it out to Kellett. Kellett over to Harris. Harris gets it to Busser. Busser to Johnson. Amon playing good defense. Busser with another open look from the baseline. This one missed everything. No good. Max Elliott has another rebound. Mahoney has it. Gets it to Clay at the high post. Mahoney looks at a 3. Lets this one go. Too strong. No good. And crashing in for the rebound is Kellett. Valor gets it over into the left corner. Johnson trying to work against him on again. Little scoop shot, no good. Jackson with a rebound. He's going to try to take it all the way, and he's fouled. Foul's on Garrett. This time USN sending only 2 substitutes. It is Colin France and Khalil Anderson to replace Mahoney and Amon. Max Elliott receives the inbounds pass, finds Colin. Clay Payne now at the foul line. Khalil looking things over. Works around a screen. Shot no good. Clay Payne. Outstanding rebound and put back by Clay Payne. Very nice finish at the rim. 16-15. Valor has the lead right now. The Tiger faithful calling out for a defensive stop. certainly hoping for the Tigers to have a chance to take the lead on the next possession. Harris has it over on the wing. Brooks top of the circle, throws it to Kellett. Kellett has it taken away by Khalil. Here comes Jackson with Collin flanking him on the left. Might have had a look there with a pass, but he drew the foul. Another foul on Garrett, his second. Sam knocks down the first free throw, tying the game 16-16. We were tied at the end of the first quarter, and so we remain right now. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter. And now USN has the lead after that second free throw is good. 17-16 the score. Tigers playing defense. Full court. Johnson over to Harris. Johnson has it back. Nice little two-man game. Harris posting up, throws it back out to Johnson. He tries a 16-footer, no good. It lingers on the rim and gets into Harris's hands. Garrett thinks about a three. Now Garrett flashing into the lane. Rejected by Max Elliott, out of bounds. He had a few of those last night against FRA. He's not getting a piece of it. He's trying to put it in the 10th row, and he's succeeded several times. The official, I believe, called a technical foul. I can't say I know what happened. First free throw from Garrett is no good. I've been told that it was a uniform number error. Tigers usually get a few of those every year that led to the technical foul. One free throw was good. And the fadeaway jump shot is likewise good for Johnson. Valor in front by 2 points. Valor nearly through. Clay took a hard collision on the way up, but was able to get the layup down nonetheless. And he's had two consecutive tremendous finishes at the rim. That's taken USN from a 2-point deficit to a 2-point lead, 21-19, 1:49 left in the first half. Clay completes the 3-point play. That makes it 22-19. USN continuing to harass the Wildcat ball handlers. This time it's Busser with it. He picks it up, gets it over to Brooks. Brooks working against Max. Now Shaw with the basketball. Can't shake Khalil. USN defense continuing to menace the Wildcats. Flashing into the lane was Garrett, but he couldn't get it to go. and it's deflected out of bounds. Max was the last to touch it. And Max will head to the bench. USN leads by 3. Valor to throw it in. They get it into Brooks. Brooks over to Shaw. Shaw trying to penetrate, instead has to kick it out. Harris's shot no good, and the ball caroms out of bounds. But Valor will keep it again. 1:13 now left in the second quarter. Lob goes into Brooks. Shaw with the basketball, throws it over to Busser in the corner. Busser picks it up after one dribble. Over to Harris. Harris to Brooks. He's looking things over. They try a back cut, and they get it to work, but Shaw couldn't finish. Clay came out with it. Here comes Khalil up the right side. Clay looking to make a move, instead kicks it back out. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Clay with a rebound. He was fouled, yes. The official saw it. So Clay will try to continue his personal scoring run here, which has the Tigers in front 22-19 with 46.6 seconds left in the first half. Clay's got the first one. Second one's good. 7 points in a row for Clay Payne. 24-19. USN has the lead. Valor looking to answer here as USN's on a bit of a run. Ball is deflected. Down now to a half minute. Shaw picks it up. Gets it to Brooks. Collins all over him. Valor moving it around the perimeter as they've been content to do for most of the first half. Now Harris. It's Busser kicking it out to Shaw. Shaw over to Garrett. Garrett to Harris. Clock running with 10 seconds now. Brooks with the basketball. Over to Harris. Clock down to 6 seconds. The fans start a countdown. Khalil got a hand on it. Going to the floor is Busser. And a timeout was called. Valor's coach is asking for time to be restored to the clock. Interesting exchange there. I could clearly hear the Valor coach call timeout. The Valor coach is now denying that he called a timeout. He's saying somebody over in the bleachers called for time. You can understand why he doesn't want the timeout, because he's not getting any more time than the 0.2 seconds that remain on the clock. So there's not even really time for a catch and shoot here. He would rather have the timeout back. But I heard him call for time. Far be it for me to call another fellow dishonest. Just wishing that he had the timeout back. 0.2 seconds left on the clock. USN leads by 5. To throw it in, it's Busser. He lobs it. Here's a tip. It doesn't go. Oh, a nice effort there from Valor. But it leads to no points. The first half is over. Through 16 minutes of basketball, USN has a narrow lead, 24-19. Can they hang on to that lead, or will Valor come from behind to steal one from the Tigers? The only way that you can find out is to stay with us for the second half. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and we'll be back with the second half after 10 minutes. Both teams have resumed their place on the floor, and we're getting ready to start the second half with USN nursing a 5-point lead, 24-19. Hoping to see it grow up here in the early stages of the second half. Colin France to throw it in. And we're underway. Khalil with the basketball. Valor in a man-to-man defense. Max looking for it in the low post. Has it, frees himself, and scores. Excellent start to the second half for USN as Max Elliott converts a layup. USN's lead is 26-19. Kellett has it now over on the opposite side. Gets it to Garrett. Garrett drops it to Johnson. Kellett's pass is deflected by Khalil, but into the hands of York, who's seeing his first action. York tries to get past Clay. Another block by Max Elliott. Here's Clay running the break the other way. He gets it to Colin. Colin with a great finish. He used his body to shield off the defender and finished with the right hand. Tigers with the first 4 points of the second half. Their lead swells to 9. Valor looking to answer. Johnson gets it over to Garrett. Garrett trying to separate himself from Colin, has to do so by retreating. Here's Brooks. Looks over to Kellett. Kellett working against Clay. Gets to the baseline, throws it back out to Garrett. Garrett can't shake Colin. Passes to Kellett. Kellett to York. York to Brooks. Max playing defense all the way out. Johnson has it. Valor resets. 6:30 left now, third quarter. Tigers with the only points of the third quarter. They've got 4 of them thus far. Tigers went for a steal on the entry pass. Picked up a foul instead. Valor to throw it in. They get it to York. York dribbles left, picks it up. Gets it to Johnson. Over now to Brooks. Brooks to Kellett in the corner. Back to Johnson. Good defense from USN. Opportunities are few. But just as I say that, freeing himself was Garrett. His shot came up short and Clay had the rebound. Here come the Tigers now. Down in the post to Max. Max a little jump hook. Off the mark, no good. Johnson clears the rebound. Launches it forward to Kellett. Kellett was free. He scored. So Valor gets their first points in the second half, trimming their deficit to 28-21. Colin gets it to Clay in the post. Clay runs into a double team. Kicks it back out. Colin uncontested top of the circle. And he's going to make you pay from there every time. USN's lead is their biggest, 10 points, 31-21. Johnson fakes the handoff, keeps it, now gets rid of it. Brooks now has it on the opposite side. Johnson flashing through the lane, gets Clay Payne in the air, and he scores. Nice little move by Johnson. 31-23. USN has the lead. Clay at the elbow, kicks it out to Colin. Colin goes to the baseline, looking for some help. Gets it to Clay now. Clay with a great move. Ooh, and he couldn't quite finish, but he was fouled. He slipped through the 2 defenders and found himself free, but at an awkward body angle to convert the layup. Instead, he'll have to try to get 2 points from the foul line. The cheerleaders squat in respectful silence as Clay lets the first free throw go. A bit short, no good. Sam Jackson checks back in for USN. Three dribbles and a spin. Second free throw, good. 32-23 is the USN lead at the moment. Johnson's fouled as he got into the offensive end. The foul will be on Sam. which is his first. Kellett has it in the corner, gets it back out to Johnson. That's a moving screen. Yeah, Brooks took 3 steps out in the process of setting a screen. And the official saw it, so USN has it back with a 9-point lead. 4:22 left in the third. Collin trying to shake free. Kicks it out to Khalil instead. Now here's Clay in the post. Lots of help coming to greet him. And they've got him stepping on the baseline, I think. Oh no, they're going to call a foul. Mahoney checks in for Collin. Collin had his hands on his hips there, might be a little bit tired. Austin sprints to the scorer's table, but is not allowed to enter the game at this time. Here come the Wildcats looking to cut into their deficit. It's Kellett now. They get it over to York. York attacks the baseline. Kicked it out. Garrett for 3, no. Clay Payne with another rebound. USN hustling the other way. Jackson went to the floor and traveled. Austin checks in, replacing Max. 3:48 left in the third. Quick pass forward to Johnson. Johnson's fouled by Jackson. Johnson went and stood at the foul line as if to shoot, but it was a non-shooting foul. Instead, he throws it into York. Oh, nice cut from Garrett, and he converts the layup. Tiger defense was asleep there, and they're asleep again on offense. No one going to get the inbounds pass. Now Mahoney goes and gets it and gives it back to Khalil. 32-25. USN has the lead for the moment. Austin over on the left wing. Was fouled on the way up. Made a nice move to get towards the basket. The foul is on the floor, so USN throws it in. Austin to Clay, Clay to Mahoney, Mahoney to Khalil. Austin now trying to get around all the defense. He did well to get a shot up. His shot was no good. Clay Payne with the putback also no good, and here comes Kellett. Kellett is denied by Jackson. Valor ball, try a little back cut there. Pass was too far in front of Johnson. Opportunity was a little bit lost. He tries a step back jump shot from the baseline, no good. Clay Payne gathers the rebound, outlets to Khalil. Sam Jackson for 3, out of bounds, no good. Coach Jones trying to get a timeout, and at last he gets one. 2:47 left in the third quarter. Your score, USN 32, Valor Collegiate 25. Scoring in the third quarter thus far, 8-6 in favor of USN, but both offenses have sputtered somewhat. Tigers will be the first to break the huddle here. Coach Jones delivers the last of his instructions. It's Max, Collin, Clay, Khalil, and Cameron out on the floor. Excuse me. Coleman. Valor basketball. Johnson was fouled on the way up. Johnson will shoot 2. He's got the first. 32-26 in favor of USN. Second off to the left, no good. Colin France has the rebound. He gets it to Khalil. Colin now with the basketball. Clay Payne makes a little ball fake, gets to the rim, lays it up and in. Nice move from Clay to get his defender in the air. He went around him with ease, converted the layup, stopping a little bit of a Wildcat run. We've got a double dribble is the call. Johnson didn't like it. He thought the ball had been knocked away from him. But it was a double dribble. USN has it back. Clay Payne at the foul line, facing the basket. Gets it over to Max. Max to Clay. Clay trying to split a double team. He was fouled. That foul is on Johnson, which is his 4th. That gets Busser up from the bench. He will replace Johnson, and Harris likewise checks in. And now he is rejected. We have some sort of stoppage. Coach Jones talking to the official. Harris now is allowed to check in. I think Coach Jones wanted it to be a shooting foul. It was not. Colin France tries a 3. No good. Max skies for the rebound, and the putback is good. Tremendous offensive rebound and putback from Max Elliott. And just like that, USN's lead is back to 10. Three-pointer on the way from Garrett, no good. He reacted as if he was hit in the mouth. No foul called. USN ball with a 10-point lead, driving his Colin, he kicks it out. Over to Max in the corner, Max Elliott for 3. Good! Valor in desperate need of an answer now. We've got a timeout just before Kellett launched the 3. So with 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the third, we've got a Wildcat timeout. USN out in front 39-26. Great to be joined by our friend Gabe Scouten up in the booth. Gabe's scarfing some popcorn right now. Did you save me any popcorn? He did not. No popcorn for me, story of my life. Valor basketball. They get it to York. Moving it around the perimeter, trying to get to Harris, but there was nothing there. Clock running with now 45 seconds. They get it over to Garrett now. Khalil with good defense. Tigers in a zone look here. Harris got free, got Max in the air, but traveled. Tiger basketball. And they've got Colin for travel. So A couple of close traveling calls. The official seems very comfortable calling it. And back-to-back turnovers give it back to Valor. Got a moving screen. That one's on York. Valor gets it back with 16 seconds. Excuse me, USN has it back with 16 seconds. Here comes Khalil. Max Elliott tries a three. Short, no good. Colin trying to get the rebound, can't do it. Instead, Harris has it. Clock running with 5. A little bit of a mishandle there. It's loose, and the quarter is going to come to an end without a shot. Eight minutes to go. USN enjoys a 13-point lead. Wildcat ball to start the fourth. They're looking to increase the pace a little bit, but the Tiger defense preventing that. Valor knows they're going to need to work hard to get back into this game. A lot of scoring to be done to overcome their current 13-point deficit. Now Garrett tries a deep three, well short. Mahoney pulls down the rebound. Gets it over to Austin. Austin tries to drive, nearly traveled, got it to Mahoney. Tigers content to pass it around for now. Austin tries a deep three, no. Max is going to get this rebound. He was pushed by York, no call. Tigers reset. One of the 8 minutes of the fourth quarter has come to an end. Max in the post, double team comes from Harris. Kicks out to Mahoney. Mahoney tries a three, well short. Austin with another offensive rebound for USN. Tried to get it to Max, but put himself in jail a little bit. And timeout was called. Valor player went to the floor with the ball, and the coach called for time. Full timeout. USN with a quick break of the huddle. Meanwhile, Valor takes a few more seconds. But they resume their place on the floor. They'll have to throw it in and go the full length of the court. USN's going to try to make it tough on them. Austin and Khalil come up. They get it into Kellett. Kellett picks it up. Pass deflected by Khalil. It got to Shaw. Shaw over to Harris. Harris to Kellett. Kellett picks it up, launches from the baseline, spins around and in. That inaugurates the fourth quarter scoring. 39-28. Austin came free. Great job to free himself, but he was blocked on the reverse layup attempt. Valor looking to score again. It's Busser for three. Got it. So that's 5 quick points. Khalil gets around Kellett, gets it over to Mahoney. Mahoney pulls up from the baseline. 10-footer hit the side of the backboard. No good. Valor, having scored 5 points on the last 2 possessions, looks to continue. Nice spin move from Shaw. Got free. No foul called. They're calling it a block, and Valor will keep it. 5:34 left in the fourth quarter. USN had a little bit of trouble in the fourth quarter against FRA last night. We'll see if that issue resurfaces here tonight against Valor. York working against Max, has to kick it out. Kellett gets to the baseline. His layup is blocked by Clay. Valor wants a goaltend. They don't get it. Clay now has it at the foul line, turns and faces. Max flashing through the lane, but they couldn't get a pass to him. Khalil over to Austin. Austin driving, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. That foul is the first on Kellett and the 6th on the Wildcats. Max has it over to Mahoney. Mahoney to Khalil. Clay at the foul line. Fakes right, goes left. Left-hand layup, no good. Might have been partially blocked. Quick outlet to Johnson. Johnson with the 4 fouls now. Lost it. Oh, they're going to say it's deflected. That's a mistake, I believe. The official under the basket didn't see it. Waited for the call from the official from behind who signaled that it was Valor ball, but I think Johnson just lost it. In any case, the Wildcats keep it. Johnson's pass is deflected again by Khalil, who's played tremendous defense tonight, as he typically does. Johnson with the ball once again near the baseline, outside the 3-point line. Valor continues to move it around. We're approaching the halfway mark. There's going to be a moving screen, and if that's on Johnson, that is his 5th. It is on Johnson. It is his 5th. So that's the end of the night for him. Unfortunately, Max also checks out for USN. Colin back in. Khalil calls for a screen, gets it, trying to get to the baseline. Throws forward to Colin. Colin over to Mahoney. Mahoney puts it on the floor, puts up a floater from 5 feet, got it. Nice move and finish from Mahoney Donnet. USN lead back to 10. Here come the Wildcats looking to answer. 3:40 left. Kellett with a nice drive. Got the layup to go. So 41-33 is the score. Valor hanging around. Far from over. 8 points is their deficit. Clock running with 3:15. Here's Austin attacking. He was fouled. You could hear it up here. and this one for sure will send him to the line. First free throw good. Hamilton Mans checks in, replacing Mahoney, and seeing his first action of the night. Austin makes both. USN by 10. They retreat into the half-court defense. Meanwhile, Busser brings it forward. Kellett drops it off to Garrett. Garrett over to Busser. Busser, Kellett trying a deep three. No. Rebound, Khalil. Khalil gets past Busser up the left side, shields him off. Colin gets it over to Khalil. Hamilton's pass is stolen by Busser. He's going to try to beat Colin. He does. Khalil to Colin. 43-35 is the score at the moment. USN out in front. Clay Payne looking to post. They can't find him. Tremendous reverse layup. Clay Payne was looking to post, couldn't do it. So USN just took it themselves. Three-pointer on the way from Busser, no good. Colin has the rebound. His outlet to Khalil was contested by York, but Khalil comes away with it. We're down to 1:40 now. Colin going baseline. Clay was open, but the opportunity closed. Three-pointer on the way. Got it! USN lead back to 13, right where it was to start the fourth quarter. And the woes that plagued them last night against FRA seem to have gone away, at least for the moment. Kellett's three is no good. Mans with a rebound. We are down to 1 minute. Khalil threw it to Colin, who wasn't expecting it, and it was last touched by the Tigers. Valor will keep it. Amon Anderson and Ryan Lowe check into the game. Khalil and Clay check out. Busser to throw it in. Three-pointer on the way from Garrett. Banked it in, and timeout Valor. 50 full seconds and 0.6 of one more second remain in this game. USN out in front by 10, 48-38. Val will need to go for some quick steals here. But you have to give USN credit. They've handled the ball well tonight. On the occasions where Valor has shown them pressure, USN's broken it with relative ease. And we'll see if they're able to do so again. (48-38), 50.6 seconds left. It's Ryan Lowe to throw it in. Amon up the right sideline. Gets it to Ryan. Ryan Lowe for three. He's got it. Here comes Valor quickly the other way. Great pass to Garrett. He tried to bounce pass to Brooks. It never got there. Colin France with the basketball now in 30 seconds. It's poked out of bounds. They say Colin touched it last. He disagrees. Wildcat basketball, 51-38 is their deficit, 28.9 seconds. They get it to York. York fakes left, spins right. Little hook shot, no good. USN controls the rebound. They're trying to foul, and they do. It is their 9th, and we'll take the long and slow walk. 79 feet from the baseline to the foul line. Hamon's got it at the foul line. Front end of the one-on-one is no good. Hustling the other way is Valor. Three-pointer on the way, and that one is good from Busser, and we've got the 5th and final timeout from Valor. They trail by 10 points with 10 seconds. Stranger things have happened, I suppose. But it certainly looks like USN has victory in hand. And barring the miraculous, we're looking at 2 wins in 2 days. In the throes of exam season. USN Tigers had a mathematics exam yesterday. If they will take an exam on Monday, it'll be a history exam. So they're working hard. They're working hard in the classroom. They're working hard on the basketball court as they always do. Ryan Lowe to throw it in. Ryan Lowe calls for time. Coach Jones looks displeased, but the players enjoy a little laugh. He didn't care for the execution on that inbounds play. Something went wrong there. Tigers had a little laugh about it in the huddle. And yes, long pass to Hamilton. He lays it in. I think what must have happened is that Coach Jones mandated that the ball be thrown to Hamilton. Ryan did not throw it to him and was forced to call timeout. In any case, the game is over. Final score, USN 53, Valor 41. Solid win for the Tigers. They played well. And we'll look forward to their upcoming action. I don't know if they have a game on Tuesday, but I know they play against CPA Friday night. Hope you can take in that action. We're very glad to have brought you this action. From all of us at USN Broadcasting, thank you for being with us. Enjoy